Isn't the guy who hates double rainbow? Get him! Tell that
No, you jerk!
Sorry, Dad.
I know you're somewhere.
Hey, isn't that the guy that hates friendship and witchcraft?
Fan base, so this might send some mixed messages.
Where are you? We're gonna love and tolerate the out of you!
Door!
Did we lose him?
I think so.
Oh, thank goodness.
Voice of reason, by the way.
Egocentric much?
Fiery Joker.
So, what the heck was that all about?
I called Double Rainboom the pony equivalent of Epic Movie. And that's the abridged version.
Funny you should say that.
Why? What did you do?
Oh, I called Friendship is Witchcraft a miserable excuse for an abridged series that gives a giant middle finger to everything parody stands for.
And I'm tactless, so where are we?
We're in the Rift now. You know, that magical place that allows crossovers to happen amongst the Brony analysis community.
Oh great, this place has a lore. Well, that explains the hooves. Wait, why do I have hooves?
Wait, you just noticed? And, I don't know, I haven't really explored that far into the Rift's workings yet. Oh, come on, it's not that bad, it's just, Josh. Wow, 2 hours and 10 seconds. I'm both impressed and disturbed. Get a hold of yourself!
Okay. I'm good. This'll go away once we're out, right?
Yeah, it should.
Okay, good. So, now what?
Well, since we are 2 reviewers who tackled fanworks that we felt were overloved, how about we do the opposite, defend something that gets overhated? For example, Hearts and Hooves Day.
Wait, the Valentine's Day episode? That one's hated on.
Yeah, the hate on that episode ranges from just indifference to, oh, sweet Celestia, please make it stop!
Odd.
You know, we do have some time to kill. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Try and see things from the detractor's point of view, and possibly debunk a few of the less valid criticisms while we're at it.
I don't know, I kinda wanna get out of here ASAP, so I'm gonna have to say
well,
no.
it's either this, or face the mob outside the Rift.
Hearts and Hooves Day!
So, this starts off at the Cutie Mark Crusaders Clubhouse, where they appear to be making arts and crafts using glue?
They are covering themselves in the remains of their kin. Great start, DHX!
Now that'll show Miss Cheerilee how much we care about her.
Wow, they made an extravagantly crafted heart just for their teacher. That's actually really sweet. I guess you could say they have hearts as strong as horses.
Corner, now.
Wait, how'd you learn to use magic so fast?
Get in the freaking corner!
Okay!
Just have to get it to the Hearts and Hooves party at school.
Wait, this is before a school party that day? You procrastinated a project this big until the day it was due!
I'm still stuck on the fact that it looks like it's before school and it's high noon. What, they have the day off or something?
I think we're gonna need a bigger envelope.
Wait, wouldn't that mess up everything considering the glue's likely not dry yet? After the intro, we cut to—
Wait. What the heck was that?
I just said after the intro moved on.
That's not how this works.
And what were you gonna do? Sneeze the intro away?
Maybe.
It's lovely and so big.
No comment.
What? I don't get it.
Give it a few minutes.
I'm sure it's nothing compared to the gifts you've gotten from your very special somepony.
Oh, I don't have a very special somepony at the moment.
There's a pony without a romantic partner? Unacceptable!
Dude, calm down. It's not that big of a deal.
No, don't you understand? It's never enough for a woman to be fine with just having friends and not having her relationships extend past friendship. She absolutely must be paired with someone, preferably a member of the same gender. It is destiny!
You're lying through your teeth.
You're ruining the satire!
How could somepony as amazing as you not have a very special somepony on Hearts and Hooves Day?
Oh, smooth, sweetie belle.
Is it just me, or did Shirley seem to be disgusted at the idea of even having a relationship?
All right, every pony, who's ready to play Pin the Heart on the Pony?
Oh no, that just sounds like a bad Surgeon Simulator knockoff.
Now available for Pre-Alpha 2.0 Early Access on Steam.
If any pony deserves a very special somepony, it's her.
I'm scared.
Me too.
I might just come up with the best idea ever.
Wow, that's almost scarier than when someone from the government says that.
Oh, ha ha!
And here we come to the first point of contention, the song Perfect Stallion.
Oh great, a song by these three, because that went so well last time.
The perfect stallion you and I must find. One to really make her heart soar.
How do people hate this? I mean, sure, the lyrics still haven't ascended past Sesame Street levels, but whoever does Sweetie Belle's singing voice can really sing. In fact, I'd have to say it's up there with some of the better quality songs. Why don't people like this compared to other tunes in the show?
I suppose it's the subject matter.
What do you mean by that?
This one's too young, this one's too old.
Did Sweetie just interrupt a funeral to call the speaker old? Dark?
That's not the offensive part. The offensive part is the fact that the Cutemer Crusaders are looking for a stallion based off appearances alone, and the potential mixed messages that could send to children.
What? They're like 10! I think you could let them judging based on appearance slide here. I really don't think this is gonna corrupt kids any more than a typical Disney flick, which have much worse implications behind them.
I agree, and besides, they're still trying to do something nice for their teacher. All they want to do is get Shirley a date. Ooh, call the police.
We found the one who will send our teacher's heart a flutter. Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Are you talking about my brother?
Yeah, that is a good question. Why did they choose Big Mac?
I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on! Shirley was not referring to... Big does not automatically mean... Oh, you bronies ruin everything!
Rage quit.
He's never gonna ask Miss Cheerly to be his very special somepony. Maybe he doesn't have to. Huh? If we can get Big Mac and Miss Cheerly in a really romantic setting, I bet she'll ask him.
Isn't it usually the dude's job to ask girls out?
Well, unless it's a Sadie Hawkins thing where the girls ask the guys, Equestria does seem to be predominantly female after all.
If only we're that way in real life.
I know, man. I know. So, the girls' first attempt to get their teacher smitten with Big Red 1 involves a romantic afternoon lunch outside a gazebo, which actually is a funny bookend in the Zen and Arta gazebo pair. So, let's see how well this blind date goes.
So you three said you needed help identifying a tree you found here near the gazebo? That's an apple tree.
And we're off to a great start.
Cheerily obviously knows Apple Bloom is an apple farmer. That'd be the point where I think these girls are plotting something involving me, and that should be the cue to get out of Dodge.
You really think this'll work? Of course it will work. They're perfect for each other.
Well, that is something only a 10-year-old would use as justification to ship characters.
Now all we need is an as long as they love each other, it's okay excuse.
Oh my gosh, look!
They're not in love. They're not in love. They're not in love.
Big Mac,
Yup.
They're not in love.
you have something stuck in your teeth.
Called it.
You know, sometimes it can be a bit of a dick.
Oh, come on!
Hey, it's the fandom's reaction to Flash Century.
Hey, it's the fandom's reaction to pretty much everything.
So, the CMC walk off into Ponyville, where it suddenly shifted from dusk to midday, and run into Twilight. Ah, I forgot the main six exist.
Did you know that this holiday got its start because of a love potion?
I don't suppose we could borrow that book for a little while, do ya?
Of course you can.
So Twilight just gave the book to the girls, knowing there was a potion that forces two ponies into a relationship? Yeah, where would this rank on the Twilight screws up big time list?
Well, if I had to put it anywhere, I would probably put it between casting the Mystery Curse spell on accident and the Bat's Reformation spell.
So, the three gather ingredients for a love potion, and I don't know, do the ingredients of this potion seem kinda arbitrary to you?
Take a tuft of cloud, a bright rainbow's glow. Stir with a Pegasus feather. Hey! Fast, not slow.
What, did the Half-Blood Prince write this?
I feel kind of bad tricking my brother and Miss Cheerly this way. What's the problem? We all agree these two are perfect for one another.
I don't know. It's not stopping people from shipping Big Mac with a Smarty Pants doll.
Wait, what?
What, you think I'm kidding? Have a look.
Why?
Yeah, that's something I say to myself every time I go to FemFiction.
So the CMC execute Get Big Mac and Cheerly together take two, this time with the love potion acting as a variable.
I mentioned to the girls that I don't have a very special somepony, and I believe they're putting us in these awkward situations because they've decided it should be you. Two good friends.
See there? Big Macintosh is perfectly fine with just being friends with a female. They don't need to have romance. There's absolutely no good reason why they should be shipped with each other, or any other character for that matter, because shipping completely goes against what the show perpetuates. Aren't the fireworks lovely today?
You have issues.
Oh, hey there, Pot. Name's Kettle. Seen any decent parodies lately?
Which brings us to the second point of contention, and also the main complaint about this episode. The lovey-dovey talk.
He's her special somepony. She's his special somepony.
He's my special somepony.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. This is dialogue on par with Generation 3. What is with the random devolution of—
He's my schmoopy-doopy sweetie-weetie pony pie.
And suddenly this is hilarious.
I know, right? I can only imagine how many times the recording studio had to stop recording because of how they said these lines. Besides, the romance isn't taken seriously. It's played more as a joke rather than a serious relationship.
Or maybe... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
What do you mean, uh-oh? We might not have given Big Mac and Miss Cheerly a love potion. We may have given them a love poison.
Love poison. Love poison! Okay, I know it's only one letter, but how the hell do you misread that?
Have you seen the Equestrian alphabet? It's completely illegible. Makes one wonder how many times Twilight's letters to the princess were misread.
You know, that would explain how Twilight misread the Supernaturals book in that episode I won't bother naming.
Wait, are you admitting that little moment was actually plausible?
I feel unclean.
Apparently it was all because the prince and princess were so lost in each other's eyes that they couldn't perform their royal duties.
Oh, now I see why people take issue with the episode. It's Keen on Keen.
It's feeling pinky on what now?
Keen on Keen. It was a Powerpuff Girls.
Pick your next words very carefully.
Oh, no, not like that. I'm talking about an actual episode of the show where the girls try to hook up their teacher, Miss Keen, with the professor, and the two become smitten with each other, to the point where they hug the emergency phone.
Okay, so what's the problem? To be honest, I think this episode did that concept better. I mean, this relationship was completely fabricated, so it makes sense for it to break off at the end of the episode. However, in Powerpuff Girls, the relationship was built on genuine interaction, but they broke up after one fight. Sorry, but I have to say, the pony version is more believable.
Ooh, score one for the CMC.
Wait, where did that scoreboard come from?
If we can keep Miss Cheerly and Big Mac from looking into each other's eyes for 1 full hour, the love curse will be broken.
Only an hour? We can pull that off in a second.
Yeah, I'm with the logical fallacy. I don't see what the big deal is here. If they have to stop looking in each other's eyes for an hour, wouldn't the effect wear off when they go to sleep?
Well, hang on a sec. The book said the two ponies were lost in each other's eyes to the point where an entire kingdom fell and chaos reigned supreme. I don't know. Maybe the potion works as perpetual motion or like a magnet. You separate the source for too long, it loses its flow. Essentially,
You're bullshitting me, aren't you?
Yeah. So, what genius plan did they come up with to separate the lovebirds for an hour?
Miss Cheerly and Big Mac should get married.
I think you skipped a step there, sweetie.
No, it's all in accordance. First comes love, then comes marriage, then disapproval by their parents.
You know Big Macintosh's parents are dead, right?
So, what, too soon?
So the girls split the couple up, sending Cheerly to Rarity's boutique for a wedding dress and Big Mac to the jeweler's for a ring. Guess how well that goes.
Where's my brother?
Said something about needing to see his schmoopy schmoo.
About as well as keeping Homer Simpson away from donuts.
Huh?
Unstoppable.
And this is why Berry Punch drinks.
Berry who?
You know, Berry Punch?
Is she a main character?
Well, no.
Is she relevant to the plot in any way?
Technically not.
Does she have a speaking line?
I don't think so.
Well, then shut the f up because I don't f***ing care.
The bomb has almost reached the final terminus. You've driven the bomb carrier back.
I sure am glad you found those shovels.
Convenient.
And check.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Now I need his darn Decker for diagonal.
Mission ends in 30 seconds. Mission ends in 20 seconds. Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime. Victory.
Am I wearing a wedding veil?
Yep.
Are you sitting on a feather bed in a hole in the ground?
Yep.
Girls, can you explain why I look like I'm getting married at the bottom of a pit?
A real subtle voice.
I swear it's not me.
No pony can force two ponies to be together. It's up to every pony to choose that very special sun pony for themselves.
Remember, kids, the moral of the story is...
Shippers destroy lives.
Our hearts and hooves were in the right place.
So then, we see the CMC get their punishment, Shirley and Big Mac decide to troll them one last time before the ending, and that's Hearts and Hooves Day. What'd you think?
I thought it was good, but I can see how this episode can turn some people off. What I like about this episode is that it takes a few of the romantic cliches found in children's programming and mocks them. And honestly, whether or not you find it funny is dependent upon your perspective. I thought the lovey-dovey talk was hilarious once I realized they were satirizing it, but I know several people who won't appreciate it. Oh well, they're bust. But other than that, there wasn't really anything I found to be morally questionable.
As for me, this episode was a joy to sit through. I have never disliked any of Megan McCarthy's episodes. Even the more controversial ones like Crystal Empire or Three's a Crowd, I still end up enjoying because the comedy was fantastic. In addition, the Cutie Mark Crusaders learned a valuable lesson about not forcing ponies into relationships. While I can see some flaws in the writing, such as Twilight's irresponsibility or the lovey-dovey talk being grating to some, it didn't break any enjoyment I had to what was an entertaining Valentine's Day episode.
I personally like to pretend this episode called out the shipping community and their antics. That said, the moral doesn't seem to be aimed at children, rather adults. I honestly can't think of any situations where I would have used it in my elementary school years, but whatever, we still get a funny, wholesome episode. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm the voice of reason.
I'm getting out of this bad acid trip. Where's the exit that'll take me back to my couch?
Right over there next to the Party Howitzer and the Tatzelworm Quartet.
What the? Okay, whatever. As long as I get out of this pony body, I don't care.
I wonder if I should have told him earlier. This will be funnier.